Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for September 15th to 27th. We're going to first start off with Hurricane Florence again. This is a monster, and I can't stress this enough. Now is the time to complete all necessary precautions against the storm. Because even though it doesn't look as clear with the ragged eye, but there's still deep convection. You can see it right here across this area here, across the center, around the center. And this is going to be a beast. So powerful Hurricane Florence is forecast by the National Hurricane Center to make landfall as a major hurricane in the southern North Carolina and northeast South Carolina Friday. There's been some shift in the miles southward. I think it'll be more like South Carolina. And there will still remain some spread in the guidance on the track and timing and specifics, but confidence is increasing that this will be extreme rainfall and flooding event to occur along the north and east of the track of Florence. That'll be aided by deep tropical moisture inflow. So we're going to take a look at the rainfall amounts. Let's see if I got this. Okay, this is we can look at the rainfall here. This is the GFS. This is Thursday. This will be tomorrow. And here we are Friday. And you can see that there's area blue here approaching 10 to 14 inches. Now we're going to look at another model that's new here. This is probability composite reflectivity. This is called the HREFS. EF. I'm sorry about that. So this is what the radar is forecasting. And then we go all the way. You see Florence on the right-hand screen. And it only goes out to 36 hours. You can see here the deeper reds. And let me see what other model do we have. Alright, here's the European surface reflection. See, there's been a southward shift compared. Well, they're both are indicating like directly into northern and South Carolina, this area here. Now, let me see what other map do I have. Here's the storm surge. You can see here, there's red and across here. This would be greater than 9 feet. And the other areas will be greater than a foot. But mostly into Pamlico Sound, into this region here, and also into this region, there'll be greater than 9 feet of storm surge. Another thing I want to show, let's see. Here's the current position. It is located at 29.8 north, 71.3 west. Maximum sustained winds are 130 miles per hour, and it's a category 4. And I can't see the movement. And this is the forecast track. Let's see if I can zoom into it a little bit better. Here's the forecast track. And let's see, what other map do I have? Okay, here's the rainfall forecast. Deeper purple. This will be approaching 15 to 20 inches here. And then we're going to take a look at the earliest times of tropical storm force winds. Be 8 a.m. Thursday, 8 p.m. Thursday, and then Friday it'll be across this area here. Okay, the forecast calls for areas of 5 to 25 inches of accumulation, with isolated amounts, storm total of up to 40 inches, because this storm is supposed to linger and meander across this region here. And this is expected to be a multi-day and multi-faceted event, as Florence is forecast to persist in a weakened state into next week. So this is a serious event. Don't take it lightly. Now we're going to get to the forecast. Going to look at the forecast now for September 15th to the 19th. If the models are going to load. Okay. We still are calling for a little change in circulation. What we have, we still have a strong ridge here over Alaska, trough here of the northwest. Here's our ridge over the northeast, and here's the westerlies that flow around this trough and then across the northern U.S. So this is what we're forecasting during this period. Now for September 18th to the 22nd, please bear with me, it's slow. Okay, let's see if we can get another one, because they're generally the same. That's not going to load either. Okay, let's try this one. This isn't going to load. So the flow remains generally unchanged. Oh, here we go. We still have our ridge here, trough over the northwest, still the ridge here over the northeast. The westerlies remain across the north. Miles of good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for the northwest and the northern Rockies. And I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 4 to 6 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures are forecast for the remainder of the nation, with forecasting numbers of 4 to 12 degrees above normal. It's a wide range. 4 degrees, 4 to 6 maybe across this area here, and then the 12 or more will be across the west. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the western states. Probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. And then we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region. I think this is the wrong color that I used, but generally above normal here. And I'm calling for probability of occurrence is 35 to 55%. And I'm going to look now at the period for the 23rd to the 27th. Sometime today would be good. Most of the models are indicating here, like you see here, a flattening of the flow with above normal heights here. This ridge weakens across Alaska, and our trough here in the northwest also weakens, but generally a zone of flow. But some of the models are indicate or keep the flow generally the same with above normal heights here and a trough here in the northwest. But I think this is going to be the pattern. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the area. This is the closest map I could find to match the pattern. So disregard this, but generally looking for above normal temperatures for much of the nation with anomalies of up to 8 degrees above normal. And then below normal temperatures, I think, will be confined generally north of this line, generally New England, maybe the Northeast, and a forecast anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for still below normal precipitation for the west. Forecast anomaly probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%, and I'm forecasting above normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. So that's it for today, and please heed all warnings, follow the instructions of the emergency management, the people down in the Carolinas, and hope for the best. That's it for today. Our prayers are with you. This is the long-range weather forecast discussion for September 15th to 27th, and try to have a good day. Thanks.